Pagato. Pagato. Pagato.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this stuff on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call past the doctor. I got a 6 sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame. Cause I break chains, can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys. Cause I break the chains, they try to hold me. I'ma push back, just wait till you see. Please excuse me, your honor, but you can't hold me no longer. Can't you feel the vibrations? I broke out and left traces. Go ahead, try catch me if you can, man. You'll be looking all night, I'm just saying, man. New York, London to Japan. Major look, huh? Yeah, this one is for the books. All these chances I took still, I move straight on these rooks now. Hold me up or hold me down, have my back or hold my crown. Either you with me or not, but you better give all you got. Cause I break the chains, can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys. Cause I break the chains, they try to hold me.
Hey guys, Mervin Nakamura here. The BSDS Borneo Star Drift Series Round 1 and Round 2 is happening this weekend at the Permijaya racetrack in Miri, Sarawak. I'll be your judge together with Tony Arakaki and Davide Dorigo, and we're excited to see what the drivers have in store for us. So who will be the next Borneo Drift champion? Be sure to catch all the action at the BSDS Borneo Star Drift Series at Permijaya this weekend. I'll see you guys soon.
Hello guys, this is Sonia Arakaki, better known as Half Breeds. I'm really excited to be one of the judges on June 13 to the 15 at BSDS, Borneo Star Drift Series, organized by Kuching Drift Crew. I really look forward for the local drivers to come out and some international drivers coming out. Pretty sure some of my Okinawan drivers will come out as well to join the fun. And I'm looking forward to everybody, because it's a new place for me. It's a new drift series for me. And I look forward to working with Davide and Mervin. I worked with them before, and it's really nice to be with them again. So if you're not busy, I'm calling you out. Come out, join the crew, and have fun. See you guys June 13th to the 15th at Putrajaya Racetrack at Miri. Enjoy the fun and see you then. Peace.
Some other countries as well.
That's right, and a very warm welcome to everybody now joining us on the live stream. Hello around the world. We're here in Miri, Sarawak, at the Putrajaya Racetrack for round number 2 of the Borneo Star Drift Series.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. All right, for those that just join us on the live stream, before we do anything else, make sure you click on the share button. Post this on your social media. Tell your friends, your family members, uncle, auntie, grandfather, grandmother, grand-uncle, everybody to join us on the live stream, because we
even
should
your exes, just message your exes. Now's your chance.
Ex-girlfriend can,
Yeah,
but
can.
ex-wife might be an issue.
Just do it anyway.
Just do it anyway, all right? So on screen, as you can see, I'm Kim. Then together with me here is Speed. So we will be together with you throughout the entire day.
That's right.
So as you can see now, it's bright.
It's sunny.
Sunny.
Sort of. It's slightly overcast. Some fabulous fluffy clouds. But
yesterday was sunnier.
It was
but
sunnier.
It's still a lovely weather today.
Correct.
And we're going to be here all the way until when the moon is up, like I said earlier. Yeah.
Yesterday, the moon just kept on rising up until I don't know when. We headed off, and it was a late night. And again, talking about ex-wives, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers here. Today.
I don't know, why do you say, talking about ex-wife, happy Father's Day?
I don't know, I'm just you're putting one and one together to make two, which is what happens sometimes, you know.
Yeah. So, happy Father's Day to all our fathers out there, the one that is off track, the one that is together with us here on the grandstand. Like yesterday, actually, when we conducted our drift taxi, we have a father who one arm was carrying a baby and the other arm was carrying an umbrella protecting his baby. That is the father that we adored so much.
Exactly. I thought he was going to do a Mary Poppins and jump down off the grandstand into the taxi, but no, he didn't. He was a responsible parent.
Yeah, all right. So that is Happy Father's Day, but if you have yet to have a kid, you can have your wife to tell you Happy Daddy's Day. So yeah, that's
right.
The same thing too.
If you want that burden, go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, all right. So we're going to do a final preparation, a few more rounds before we are set to go on this round 2 of Borneo Star Drift Series.
That's right. It is almost time for our qualification sections for Pro and Pro 2. Our drivers have already been out on track this morning doing their final practice runs. We've shaken it up a little bit. We've got some new drivers that weren't in competition yesterday in round number 1. They're here with us today in round number 2 to give you some action and smoke out the stadium here at Putrajaya in Miri. It's going to be very exciting here at Borneo Star Drift Series today, and it's going to be rolling through up until night time. So do hang around, stick with us, and enjoy the action. All right, and right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Borneo Star Drift Series round number 2, Pro Group A. And making an appearance today, we have Minvern from Old But Gold, number 71. I saw her out in practice. She's looking pretty sharp today. We have number 288, Kingson all the way from Kuching. And then we have Mael Sean Lumbung, number 78. Seeing him yesterday in the Nissan Fairlady 350Z. Just behind him is Triple H, 888. He's going to be coming out again in his very, very nice Nissan Safiro. Then we have Michiya, all the way from Japan, D1 legend. He's driving the HR 350Z. It's going to be very, very exciting to see him out on the track here in Miri. Then we've got Stanley Ho, number 11, Sideways Squad. And following him, we have 3, 2, 1, Wei Shern. Let's see which car he's driving today from Uncle Ling's collection. And last but not least, number 52, Zen High. He is back once again today in round number 2. Group B coming up for you a little bit later on. We've got number 33, Ben in his BMW. Then all the way from Kuala Lumpur, it's Lee, number 82. Following him is 186, our boy. He's going to be putting on a show in that FLMS 180. And then it is none other than our finalist from yesterday's round number 1, number 25, Mark Darwin. And all the way from America, 718, TJ, also driving that HR 350Z. He's going to be pushing it to the limit. And speaking about 350Zs, we've got 303, Jack Tan, with a JZ 350Z looking to lay down the law here in Miri. And then following him is number 87, Guay Fu Singh, Team FRT. Then Ben Aki Speed, car number 90, brand new car straight down from Thailand to represent Team FRT and show up some really cool skills here in Miri Pemajaya Racetrack. And then last but not least, 180, it is Michael Chung. He's going to be coming out today in Group B. Now moving forward to Group C, we have none other than Miri's own Uncle Ling 002. Okay, then it is Johnny Yong 120 with his big V8. He's going to be coming out and making some noise. Following him, it is 57 FL Lim yesterday with the taxi rides. Number 28 is Amirul Rejab Auto Spa. He's going to come and make some noise with his car as well. 138 Richard yesterday in the semi-finals for round number 1. And then 123 is Desmond Chung, Uncle D. 111 Bullseye to follow him, yesterday's finalist. And let's see what Yong, number 39, is able to do, coming out of hibernation and back into competition. Then, next up, we have none other than Fish Lee, number 35, having some gearbox issues yesterday. Let's see if he's rectified the problem and see if he can grab some gold today in round number 2. Once again, if you're joining us on the live feed, a very warm welcome to Miri Pemajaya Racetrack. This is Borneo Star Drift, round number 2, and our drivers are ready and waiting in front of our grandstand to get to the start line and do their qualification rounds. It's going to be a very busy day. Lots of action for you, so do stay tuned. If you are at home wondering whether you should get down to the track, do get down to the track after lunch and check out some amazing tandem battles face to face and in person.
Because also when you are watching at home, you will not be able to taste, you will not be able to smell the rubber and also the heat that we have here at the track. Also, you couldn't get our merchandise, our limited edition merchandise, where you have a very, very nicely designed t-shirt, Not only one, two. We actually have two
t-shirts. The Drift
t-shirts.
King
Yeah,
t-shirt. That's
the one
very
with
cool.
Drift King. We haven't got that, right?
We haven't got that
All
yet.
right. So that is
Yet.
pinging to the organizer.
There's still time.
Yeah, there's still time, right? There's still time. All right, for 2 t-shirts and also 1 bag that you can contain your t-shirt, it's only for 150. Yeah,
That's
150. It's
not too
much,
bad.
right? It's not
For
much.
the full merchandise set, and you get a poster.
Yeah, and you know what? If you haven't got a gift for your father, that will be the perfect
That's right,
gift
Father's Day.
for your Father's Day present, right? Just get everything here, and then tonight, after we are done, have a supper with your dad.
With the pie that you also get from here. You get a pie in the bag.
Right. And
Yep,
also the
that's extra.
poster signed by all the drivers.
Yes.
Get that to your father.
That's
Perfect
right.
gift.
And if you can't get all the drivers, you can just do some signature forgery.
Yeah, and you can do that, right?
I can do that for
I've
you.
heard that you have
I
done
can.
that since your primary school
Since
time.
primary school. Very,
All right, cool,
very
cool.
low price. So,
Yeah,
'cause, you know,
low.
it's easy for me now.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get that. We'll get Pete to sign it for you if, let's say, you missed the
If you miss one or two
autograph
of the
session.
yes, just find me.
All right, that will be happening right here at the Pramajaya track, Miri. And once again, you're joining us here on the Borneo Star Drift Series, where we are now fine-tuning just a few small details before we get to kick off.
That's right. Qualification sessions will begin shortly. Driver briefing this morning, nice and early. All the drivers were paying attention. We've got our slightly revised track layout for today. Ever so slightly different. Very, very similar. And yes, our drivers were definitely paying attention in the meeting to make sure they get top marks from our judges. That's right. Who are our judges again? We've got Tony Arakaki, all the way from Japan. There's
Yes.
Davide, the Rainmaker Dorigo from Thailand. And there's Mervyn Wanni Nakamura.
Mervyn Roboni.
Roboni.
Nakamura.
Because he's going to be like the bionic man.
Yeah. He has fixed his knee.
Yes, he's fixed his knee, but hasn't fixed it well enough. He's going to go back for a replacement. V2.
I'm going to let him command because I'm going to stick with him in the booth for the entire day. I just don't want to get killed.
Well, it's okay. He walks slowly now, so you can...
You'll not be able to chase us, right?
Yeah, no, he'll be hobbling after you.
He can, I think.
Yeah, I think he can.
All right, so now I think our beasts, you can hear the roar in just one short bit, and they're going to line up, and I think we're going to start very, very soon.
Yes, they're starting to get the cars rolling. It looks like a Minvern Qua is out in front. So that is car number 3 in a round 2 pro. So a couple of the other drivers unable to make it to this group. So we'll be having Minvern come out first. So we're doing pro. Car number 71 is going to be Minvern Qua. Minvern, all the way from Kuala Lumpur. She is a driver from Old But Gold. Only female driver in competition, I should note. And she's been looking very good this morning, manhandling this course in that FT86. Let's see if she's able to pull out a confident run this morning. Immaculate indeed. So normally Minvern driving either an SR20 powered S15 or V8. So today she'll be running around in a JZ. And I think she did mention to me once that she does prefer the idea of a JZ turbo in her car. So let's see if this car drive, this little test drive around the track here, Miri Pramajaya, helps her decide on a new engine swap. Car number 71, Kwa Ming Hui, aka Minvern. Got the full name down here. Judges are ready. Track is green. Time to go, go, go. Whips it hard into that first corner. Gets it nice and deep. Very smooth work there from Minvern. Good transition switch. Pushes it all the way around the edge to the concrete. A little bit of a wave out of drift almost, but then holds the line and moves the back end of the car over to the concrete. Good control as she moves around our fourth and final sector and over the line. Good work there from Minvern. Car number 71. Next up is Kingson Koo. Two, 8-8, Kingson Koo. Borrowing Leicester from Mary's red 180SX. Let's see what Kingson is able to do in this car. Yesterday, overshooting things a little bit, dealing with the power of the JZ, but today Kingson Koo has got it down. He's going to have made some adjustments, and he's going to come out and look for that podium. All right, the track is green. Judges are ready. If you're joining us on the live stream, a very good morning to you. This is the qualification rounds for Group A Pro. Right now we have Kingson Koo on the starting line. Here he comes past the grandstand. Pushing the car pretty hard into the first sector corner. Going out to in on the line, a nice transition. On the gas, powering over into our third sector. Keeping that drift going. Very good control there from Kingson. Fourth and final sector. Plumes of smoke coming out the back of Kingson's car. Great job. Next up, Car number 78, Mael Sean Lambong. Coming at you with a 350Z. Fairly stock car. Let's see what he's able to do here on the track in Miri. Judges are ready. Track's good. Here comes Mael. Good bit of angle open up there. Pushes the car to the outside. Fully fills out that clipping zone. Good transition. Stays on the concrete. Powering over into our third sector. Getting the back end of the car to the concrete and the cones. Big switch. Doing some Ridge Racer Revolution 360s. Slightly overcooked it there on that transition from sector 3 to 4. And now it is time for Hanif Harris Handayo. Triple H. Triple H, Triple H. Here we go. Yesterday, nothing happened at all. No incidences to speak of with Triple H. Just some amazing drifting from this Nissan Safiro. No reason why the boot doesn't close. No reason at all. Here he comes. He's about to whip it really hard. Boom! A massive angle opened up, as per usual for Triple H. Pushes the car all the way through the extremities of that corner. Great switch, but throws down too much angle without enough momentum. Doesn't quite make it round our transition in sector 2. Unfortunate. But there are 2 qualification rounds to do for each of our drivers, so he still has another chance to impress for placement in our tandem battles. Now it's time for 07 Michiya from Japan, our D1 veteran, right here in Miri, Pramajaya racetrack for the Borneo Star Drift Series. There is no turbo in this car, by the way. I know it says turbo. Michiya was quite insistent that he does not have a turbo in this 350Z. HR powered, so the up-rev engine variant of the 350Z, the latest version. Smooth moves there from Michiya, elongating his entry into section 2, tweaking the angle, and once again elongating into sector 3. Let's see the transition from 3 to 4. And here we go. Playing nice and clean through sector 4. All right, next up, number 11, Stanley. Stanley in that FHPPC pink 180 Turning to us, looking at the camera. Not in his regular Daihatsu. Very, very clean with his Daihatsu Charmant, but now he's got a bit more power and a bit more weight to boot. That's right. Round number 2 of the Borneo Star Drift Series. Right now, this is Pro. Stanley, number 11, waiting patiently for the track to be reset. Let's see what he's able to do in that very clean looking 180 SX. Track is still red. If you're joining us on the live stream, a very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us here in Miri, Hermajaya Racetrack. If you are here with us, don't forget to stay hydrated. Temperatures are going to get much warmer as we move into the afternoon. So go get some refreshments downstairs, go get yourself a pie, and go get yourself some merchandise from the Borneo Star Drift Series. Any purchase you get, you'll get a poster. You can take that around and get that signed by your favorite drifters. And Stanley has some mechanical issues. Jumped out of the gate, and now he's just rolling on momentum. I'm not sure he's able to get it into gear. He seems to be okay in first, just rolling, using the clutch. Yes, he's limping like Mervyn Nakamura, said Tony Arakaki. Because, you know, kaki means leg. So should call Mervyn Bad Kaki Namura. Wei Shern, 3-2-1. Unfortunate stuff there for Stanley. Here comes Wei Shern, 3-2-1. Seemed like a slightly delayed initiation, but he's moved to the extremity of the track. Good transition. On the concrete he goes. Very clean, very nice line by Wei Shern. Good transition. Keeps it together around the 4th and final. Once again, we are organized by KDC Motorsports Club and sanctioned by Motorsports Association of Malaysia and Sarawak Motorsports Association. Right now we've got the Zen High coming back for round 2, having some complications in round number 1, but he is back with his very beautiful 180SX, OHS holdings on the door. Here he comes. Moves all the way to the edge of the track with some great angle there. Smooth, big switch transition. Lots of handbraking to get the car where he wants it. Plumes of smoke out the back as he goes through the third clipping zone on that handbrake for the transition. And here we go, fourth sector. Very smooth run, ladies and gentlemen, from Zen High. That wraps up Group A. As we move now forward to Pro Round 2, Group B of the Borneo Star Drift Series. Heading the lineup, we have Benedict Lie. Following him, we'll be having Lee, KL, and then our boy in fourth position, Mark Darwin, and then all the way from America, TJ. Following him are Malaysian superstar Jack Tan, and then it'll be Guay Fu Singh. Following him, Benedict Paul, aka Ben Aki Speed, and last but not least in Group B of the Pro Round 2, it's Michael Chung. Car number 33, Benedict Lie, with his Benedict Edition E46. There was Mark Darwin there warming up his tyres, while Benedict Lie, car number 33, waits patiently on the starting line. Once again, Borneo Star Drift Series, supported by Sarawak Sports Council, Miri Council, Ballet, Bomba. And we've got our motorsports clubs out with us: FHPPC Motorsports, GYX Motorsports Club, Sideways Squad Motorsports Club, FRT Racing Team, and Ear Drift Team. And here comes Benedict Lie. Big whip as he dips into Sector 1's outer zone. Let's see what the transition's like. Faltering ever so slightly on the straight between Sector 2 and Sector 3. That's definitely going to cost him some points. But now he's moving through into our fourth and final sector. Over the line he goes.
And also we would like to say thank you to our main sponsors for making all these 2 days possible, where we have FL Motorsport, Bell One Lubricant, Emart, Hotel, Riam, Motorsport, Gaobao from Production Neighborhood, and also Lucky 17 Cafe Kuching. And also other sponsors together with us, we have Brothers Car Accessories, Quick Auto Repairs in Neighborhood, Classic Studio Printing and Advertising Neighborhood, Alicia Beauty, OHS Holdings, Auto Rep Style Station, and also Odyssey Batteries.
Now it's Lee KL, car number 82. Let's see what happens here as he pushes through the first sector. Good transition from Lee KL. moving from second to third sector. Smooth moves there from Lee KL as he now pushes forward to sector 4. Good transition, nice flick. And sector 4 is in the books. Is it possible to get a replay, please? Adrenaline impact of Lee KL's run. Nicely positioned, good line though around sector 1. Nice positioning through sector 2 and gets all the way to the edge on the clipping point of sector 3. Good switch into sector 4. And a confident performance from Lee KL. Now time for 186. Ah, boy. Chung Yun Fat. Not Chow Yun Fat, but Chung Yun Fat. All the way from KL. Here he comes in that FLMS 180. Big angle, open up early. Reasonably deep through sector 1. A little bit shallow through sector 2. Mild straightening there. Let's see what our judges say about that. Powering over into sector 4. Good work there from our boy. Next up, another FLMS car. This time, Mark Darwin in the S14. Mark Darwin, yesterday in the finals for round number 1. Check out the sky on that live feed. Absolutely lovely here in Miri. Big angle opened up, wide on the track. Sounds like we've got air support here in Miri as Mark Darwin moves all the way around the edge of sector 2. Smoking up the track, moving over to the concrete in sector 3, putting his car where it needs to be. Big flick here around sector 4. Clean run from Mark Darwin. Now it's time for TJ. Safari Carter, car number 718, coming from America, driving the non-turbo 350Z HR, car sharing with Michiya from Japan. TJ also coming in from Japan for this trip. Both drivers have said that this car is very well set up, no need to adjust it at all. Let's see how the car handles for TJ. Mid to outer line. Good transition. Keeping it nice and smooth on the inside. A little bit wavery through sector 2, transition to sector 3. Moves the back end of the car out to the concrete. On that drift pedal he goes. A bit too hot on that switch. Sector 4 is still a thing today in round number 2 of the Borneo Star Drift 2025. That was the Sector 4 cone that TJ ran over. So our judges are discussing as to where TJ will be scored up until. Now from 350Z to 350Z, only see this amount of 350Zs in Miri or East Malaysia. We don't see that many 350Zs in competition in Kuala Lumpur. I think there was only one at KL Base last time I took note. Oh, Ivan Chu, yes. Ivan Chu, the crab walker. Saw his car recently at Retro Havoc. All right, Jack Tan, 350Z, JZ. See, even the name, 350Z, is like Jay-Z. It shouldn't be a VQ. Otherwise, we're 350V, right? No, it's not. Jack Tan, very aggressive yesterday. Very good fun to watch. Popping and banging his way into Sector 1. Very confident this man, opens up huge angle and swings it all the way around the outside. My goodness. That is almost perfect. Very, very smooth moves. Jack, incredibly aggressive in tandem. Confident right now with the abilities of his car and himself. Ladies and gentlemen, 303, Jack Tan. Next up, Gaobai Fu Singh, car number 87. He's going out to the local shop to buy some bread in a streetcar. Let's see what the Drama King does today. How's he going to impress our judges? Tearing down that straight. Wow, all the way on the extremities of our Sector 1 outer zone. Big angle, nice switch on the handbrake, readjusting inside to outside with plumes of smoke. Big swing all the way out to the concrete. Look at that on the smoke pedal, adding more clouds to Miri's already full sky. That's right, almost overcooking it on that switchback from 3 to 4. And now, that was Guay Fu Singh, and his teammate, Ben Aki Speed, is up next. Car number 90, showing some love. Was that, give me some money? Give me some money or love? I'm not sure. Judges are ready, track is ready. Let's see what Ben Aki Speed is able to do in his qualification run. Big all the way to the edge. He's on that concrete. All the way around there. Powering over into Sector 3 and getting over to the concrete with the back end of his car. Plumes of smoke, plenty of speed, wow. Oh, looked like he overcooked it. He went sideways, switched up the direction real fast though on our Sector 3 to Sector 4 transition. It looks like it's almost lunch o'clock. Next up, 180 in the 180SX. Okay, it says 200SX on the side of the window, to be fair. So SR20 powered 200SX. Michael Chung. He's up on the starting line. Absolutely gorgeous view from our cameraman there. The wind blowing just nicely for our drivers today. Keep the cars nice and cool. Michael whipping down the straight. Good entry into Sector 1, moving all the way to the outside. Taking a very nice line. Good angle. Nice transition switch. Keeps on that gas, powers over, gets on the brakes, places the back end of his car onto the concrete just by the cones in Sector 3. Let's see what he does on the transition here from 3 to Sector 4. Great work there from Michael Chung. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Group B Pro round number 2 here at Borneo Star Drift. As we move rapidly on to Group C and Uncle Ling 02. This car does have a turbo. That's right, this is his 180SX with a JZ engine. Sharing this car with Wei Shern 321. But Uncle Ling now up on the starting blocks. Homegrown Minvern. Uncle Ling doing a great job. The first time we saw him out on the tracks here, won the title for the National Drift Series, I believe. And then this car has, or in fact, all of his cars have managed to bring home championship medals. I think we had Aleph Irfan drive the same car as well, become the Borneo King. We've got the Drift 180SX that we see 111 Bullseye driving today, Borneo King, with Rome CB all the way from America. And let's see what Uncle Ling is able to do in his own car today. Good entry on his home track. On the extremities, oh, massive angle. Controls it, pushes the car out to the concrete in Sector 2 where he wants it to be. Sector 3, concrete completed. Plenty of smoke there as he transitions now into the 4th and final sector. That was a great run there from Uncle Ling. Biggest angle opened up between Sector 1 to Sector 2 so far this weekend at the Borneo Star Drift Series. Uncle Ling having full trust in his car. Oh, Johnny Young, CWG in his V8 180 SX Slighty. Johnny Young, car wash guy, making some mistakes yesterday with his V8, but is he going to be able to rectify the issues that he had? He's pulling out some crazy lines. He made out some lines all by himself yesterday that I think would be impossible to follow. But let's see if he can stick to the line today that our judges want to see. Here he comes, Johnny, car wash guy in that Slighty V8. Long entry on that V8, plumes of smoke. Let's see this angle. Oh, very deep angle, almost on par with Uncle Ling. Pushing that power, very, very torquey V8 engine there. No lag, NA. Good switch into sector 4. And there we go. Smoking those tires over the finish line. Johnny Young. Next up, FL Lim. Yesterday, terrifying passengers in the taxi ride. Today, back to competition. FL Lim. Ready for his qualification run in Group C of our Pro category here at round number 2 of the Borneo Star Drift Series 2025. Big angle opened up mid-line through sector 1. Only at the end moving towards the concrete. Hand braking through sector 2. Powering over. Getting the rear wing over the concrete in sector 3 and close to the cones. Wobbling around ever so slightly at the back end of sector 3. Fast transition into sector 4 and over the line he goes. 57 FLM. Next up, Amirul Rejab, Auto Spa. Car number 28. There he goes. This guy, I remember watching him for the first time in Malacca. And here he is, getting better and better with every run. Rolling out in FLMS. Big Daddy Fishley's Daddy Shark. The E36. He's adjusting his steering wheel. I thought he was just giving me hand signs. But no, it's not just gang signs. He does have a problem with the steering wheel. All right, some issues right now with Amirul Rejab. Hope it's nothing I said. Track's good, judges are good. I'm wondering if Amirul is good. We're going to wait for comms to come up. Waiting for Azana to finish first before we continue. brakes. We are back. Amirul Rejab Auto Spa. Great entry angle, pushing all the way to the edge of our track here in Michiya. On the handbrake, taking it a bit shallow, keeping in drift. Wavering performance. Runs the rear right wheel off the track. That is all she wrote. Next up, we have 111 Bullseye. Bullseye, yesterday's finalist in round number 1. Now ready and up on the starting blocks. Here he comes. Judges are good, track is good, Bullseye is good. Here comes yesterday's finalist for round number 1. Smoothly moving through sector 1, mid to outer line. On the handbrake, elongating, getting on to the concrete. Good switch transition. That was nice and deep in sector 3. To the cone, to the back end of the car. Good job through sector 4. Plenty of smoke. Good line from Bullseye. 111. Next up, car number 39. Rolling on that black oil, it is Young. JZ powered 180SX. Here he comes. Whipping it hard down the straight, very early, faint entry. The earliest entry we've seen all weekend. Great angle. Okay, they're bigger than Uncle Ling. Moving out to the tarmac. Pushing the pace. This car looks blisteringly fast. Very, very smoky performance here from Young. Good transition, nice flick, and back on it. This car with lots of grip, lots of angle, and lots of smoke. Young, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, it is car number 35, Fishley FLMS. That's right, part of KDC. Here competing in a Borneo Star Drift Series. Yesterday having some issues with the car, but still putting on a great show. Gearbox issues yesterday, not sure it's rectified, but whatever the case is, Fishley knows exactly how to handle that car and maximize it, no matter what problems it's giving him. Here we go. Track is green. Here comes Fishley. Nice angle opened up. Pushing all the way to the extremity of sector 1. Big angle on par with Young and Uncle Ling. but slightly straightening out there after going all the way around the concrete in Sector 2 and riding the wall in Sector 3. Good control here by Fishley. Again, very, very fast. Over the line. Fishley, FLMS, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is 1, 2, 3, Uncle D. Desmond, Chung around about the starting grid right now. Getting ready to do his run in that very battle-ready 180SX. Here he comes, having his birthday this weekend. Fueled by cake, he pushes the pace through Sector 1. Smooth, good angle on the handbrake to elongate into Sector 2's concrete. Oh, the deepest we've had so far. That's why it was the deepest. It caused him to spin out. Uncle D in Sector 3. Giving himself some issues by pushing a little bit too hard. All right, that wraps up our Group C qualification. Now we're moving forward to Pro 2, Round 2. Only one group here. It's a big group, 14 drivers. Heading the lineup, we have Minvern Kwa, number 71. Following her will be car number 52, Zen High. Then it's going to be from the USA, TJ 718. Next up, Triple H, 888. Then 03, Colby from America. Then a 180 in the 200SX, Michael Chung. Following him, 186, Chong Yun Fat, our boy. Then it is number 78, Mael, Sean Lumbung. Following up is 138, Richard from yesterday's semi-finals. Then it is 82, Lee from KL. Then 02, Uncle Ling. 303 is then next up with Jack Tan. Car number 57, FL Lim. And last but not least in Pro 2 Group A, it is car number 25, Mark Darwin. Minvern Choir there, showing some love. Very good run earlier on. Great practice sessions. Let's see what she's able to do here in Pro 2 category. Can she improve her Pro category qualification? I believe she can. doing some great stuff out on the track this morning. Our only female drifter coming all the way from Kuala Lumpur, Minvern Kwa. Driving a Williams FT86, very nice car. I've been in that car with Mervyn One-Knee Nakamura. We stayed on the track 100% of the time, didn't we, Mervyn? 100% of the time. 110% of the time we stayed on the track. We'd never have dipped a wheel off. Never. Because we didn't. Minvern Kwa, car number 71, patiently waiting to throw down her qualification in the Pro 2. Borneo Star Drift round number 2. New entrant today. Very nice FT86 under her control. Just finalizing over here, our top 8.
Once again, for those joining us here on our streaming platform, either on YouTube or Facebook, we would like to say welcome to the stream. You are watching Borneo Star Drift Series right here at Putrajaya Track Miri. Today will be our final day.
That's right, it's going to be our final day, round number 2.
Round number 2, yes.
25.
But we are just starting, all right? We are not even halfway point. Sun is now up and bright. It is 35 minutes past 12 in the afternoon.
That is correct. It's moving on into the afternoon. The temperatures are going to start rising up.
Indeed.
And with that, the action as well. This is the last section of qualifications before we move into our tandem battles.
Where a lot more of our Michiya were going to come into our track and join in the action, because yesterday, I think about after lunchtime, there's a lot more people coming in.
Yes.
And it seems like everybody really enjoy the tandem battles, right?
Definitely, the tandem battles are a sight to behold. And of course, a lot of people doing a lot of things on Sunday mornings.
Of course.
Especially out here in Miri. So chilling out and coming through in the afternoon.
We understand it because today is also Father's Day and family time.
That's right.
We respect that. But if, let's say, you have no other programs, no other plans, and don't know what to do on a Sunday afternoon, all the way until evening, why not join us here at Putrajaya?
No, it's free. It's free of charge.
Oh, yeah, right. It's free of charge. And we actually have located a winner for the best photograph of the moon.
It's everybody.
It's everybody. So everybody was granted free entry.
That's correct. Everybody, Kim, was granted free entry from yesterday's competition for today. And for them winning that, everybody that wants to come along gets it for free as well.
Now I finally get to say this. Tonight is going to be slightly different from yesterday.
Why is that, Kim?
Why is that? Because tonight we also have the award-giving ceremony,
right? Right,
yes. Yeah. So we're going to see the champions, the one who takes down the podium, the one who will be crowned the king of Borneo, of our Borneo Star Drift Series 2025.
That is right. Yesterday we had our finals, we had our semi-finals. We know... Well, the judges know who the winners are, but we don't know.
Yeah,
but
we don't know.
We'll know tonight.
Tonight, when we announce it.
Yes.
Hopefully they will give us the name.
Yeah, I hope so.
Or else we'll pass it to the judges to announce it.
Yes, they can announce it, unless they've forgotten. And then we'll just take votes off the internet.
Of the one with the most liked photos.
Yes, most liked photos of the moon.
All right. Well, if you guys are feeling now a bit hot, don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Yeah, you can actually get drinks, food downstairs as well. I think the stall is going to be open all the way until evening until we are closed, hopefully?
Until the pies run out.
Until the pies run out.
My hot tip for you is to go by the tuna melt, because that one goes fast. I bought one this morning in anticipation for it running out.
Wait. Repeat the sentence again. You bought how many? You bought one.
I bought one, and then I got attacked by the dogs.
Okay.
And then the dogs, they took it from me.
Okay.
They took it from me, and they ate it. I'm sure, they're quite ferocious.
I don't know, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to have any pie from you all the way until I go back, right?
Yeah, maybe not. Because, things keep happening.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
The little puppy, the little white puppy is a small one.
Yeah, we do have one little puppy.
Ran up and jumped on me.
And jumped on you.
And took my pie.
A big 6-foot man jumped on you. A small puppy that is barely like 20 centimeter long and jumped on you. I think it's about
1 kilogram, but it was enough. He got enough momentum.
Okay.
He built up speed.
Sure.
And when he jumped on me, it just knocked me over.
Sure.
And he just ran off with the pie like that.
Sure.
I didn't even get to try it.
I think yesterday I taught you a term in Hakka, but I'm not going to say it here, but that is exactly what you're doing now.
Gong. Anyway.
Gong sini.
Gong sini. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so, we are, once again, the judges, it's going back and forth. They're having some fine details tuned out now. But meanwhile, we are here. Once again, the event is organized by KDC Motorsport Club, sanctioned by Motorsports Association of Malaysia, Sarawak Motorsports Association, and supported by Sarawak Sports Council, Miri Council, Ibu Pejabat Daerah Miri, and Balai Bomba dan Penyelamat Lopeng. Together with us, we also have our Motorsports Club, FHPBC Motorsports, GYX Motorsport Club, Sideways Squad Motorsport Club, FRT Racing Team, and also EAR Drift Team.
Our main sponsors for this event are FL Motorsports, Bell One Lubricants, Emart, Hotel, Riam, Gaobao Phone Products, Senduri Berhad, Lucky 17, Cafe Kuching, and of course our other sponsors are Brothers Car Accessories, Quick Auto Repair, Senduri Berhad, Classic Studio Printing and Advertising, Senduri Berhad, Alicia's Beauty, OHS Holdings, Auto Wrap Style Station, and Odyssey Batteries.
Of course, when you are watching this, it's also powered by Adrenaline Impact, and the one that makes it sound so good, and also with the hype music, it's powered by SR Sound Reinforcement. Now we're going to go back to our Pro 2 Round 2 Group A.
That's right, car number 71, Minvern Kwa, patiently waiting. Here she comes, whipping it down the straight of the grandstand here. Good entry by Minvern, pushing the car to the outside of Sector 1's clipping point. Good angle, nice momentum, a little bit of handbrake, all the way through on the concrete. Great job there. Smoothly pushing it through and over through Sector 3, getting the back end onto the concrete. Great transition there, some handbrake moves. Goes on a little bit of a safari at the end there. It was looking very, very clean up until that point for Minvern Kwa. Maybe it was the weight. Next up on the starting line is Zen High, car number 52. Just now Minvern Kwa, the only female drifter in competition today. Yesterday she came to check out the scene, but today she decided she wanted to make herself known and enter the Borneo Star Drift Series. Just like to thank KDC Motorsports Coffee Club for helping us out with the coffee this morning. Zen High, car number 52, OHS Holdings on the door. What is that, Kim? Chocolate chip. Is that even a coffee? That's a chocolate chip frappuccino.
I already had my coffee. I can't have my chocolate chip.
You can't double up the caffeine, so you chocolate chip in it.
Yeah, why not? I mean, when I ordered this, somebody commented saying that it's a kids drink.
It may be, but, you know, let's pretend, you know, it's a Father's Day treat, maybe, for, you know, just for fun, for the sake of it.
And here comes
Zen High.
Zen High.
Whoa, that entry angle. Absolutely pushing it to the limit. Let's see what he does here. Okay, he's definitely in contention for the biggest angle transition from Sector 1 to Sector 2. On par with Fishley, Yong, and Uncle Ling. My goodness, there you go. Zen High smoking all the way around this track. Long handbrake pull from Sector 3 to Sector 4. Very rapid switch of direction from Zen High. Zen High, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a run.
What a comeback, actually.
Yeah, just boom, out there. No, it's okay. You go ahead. Enjoy your chocolate chip, Kim. I got an adult drink. I got an iced Americano.
Here you goes. Here you go, Grandpa Pete.
Yeah, that's right. Iced Americano. Normal ice.
Normal ice?
It kind of looks something like... It kind of looks like your chocolate chip cookie thing, but it's just not. It's not. It's, you know, it's for adults. Grandpas like me. There you go. Grandpa Pete. Okay. Cheers.
Yes. Enjoy your drink. Enjoy your old man drink.
Taste that lack of sugar. Zen High, ladies and gentlemen, with a really, really good qualification run in the Pro 2, round 2. Absolutely smoking those tires. Our cameras unable to see Zen High through the smoke. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, TJ 718. Clutch pumping from the inside to the outside of Sector 1. Getting near that concrete. Smooth transition on the handbrake, moving through Sector 2. A very clean solo run. Nice bit of angle through Sector 3. Smooth moves here down the back. And a great job. This is potentially the best run from TJ so far this weekend. Great to see him improving, learning this car. Of course, just jumping into this car for the first time this weekend. Good job there from TJ. TJ in Japan with his Ichiban Dori Racing. And now moving forward to Triple H. Triple Eight. It's Hanif. Judges are ready. Track is ready. Here he comes. .360 camera replaced. Oh, he just saved that. That could have been slightly scary for our track marshals there. At least it's not at night. They wouldn't have had the lights shining straight at them for just a moment. So Hanif, very competent drifter, but just not having the best of runs. Just going to be resetting the track a little bit. Next up, coming over with Tony Arakaki, it is Colby Johnson from America. Tell us a bit more about Colby, Tony. Right. So, Tony said that Colby has worked with him for many years now and has traveled over from Japan and has come to play and have some fun here at the Borneo Star Drift Series. It's a direct translation. See, that's the thing. You've got to break these jinxes. And, you know, otherwise you'll be stuck with them for the rest of your life. I did do a little jinx earlier on. Oh, great run, really good performance, and boom, straight away. As I mentioned it, I saw a bit of a fault occur, but it's okay. Here comes Colby. He's going to be clutch kicking his way to the podium. Let's see what he's able to do. This car, I don't know, I'd probably pump the tires up to 80 PSI to try and get the grip levels down a bit on the back. Big entry on the inside line, moving smoothly to the outside. Very good angle of the dangle as he transitions from a sector 1 to sector 2. Correction of angle there, but not straightening as he pulls out so far his best run. Very good switch transition, keeping it together and in control. Colby, ladies and gentlemen, with a great run from that stock S13. When you look at the S13 next to a Safiro, you realize how actually small they are. They look tiny. All right, next up is number 6, car number 180 in the 200 SX. It is Michael Chung. He's ready to go. Just got a few technicalities going on here. Just noticed that Hanif has attached his 360 camera to the arm of the boot lid holder. So you got like 2 arms where the boot goes up. And he's removed the boot and he's stuck the 360 camera in it. Ingenious, ingenious. All right, Michael Chung awaiting on the line right now for his Pro 2 Round 2 Group A qualification here at Borneo Star Drift. A few more cars left. We're about halfway through our rundown for Group A, the only group in Pro 2. Judges are good to go. Track is green. And here comes Michael Chung. Whipping that car good. Big entry. Michael consistently this weekend pushing the car straight into the very first part of Sector 1. Jumping in, super smooth there through Sector 2 and 3. On that gas all the way through Sector 4 and this little switchback here. Controlling it nicely, scrubbing off a bit of speed before putting the pedal to the metal and over the line in Sector 4. Next up, it is Chong Yun Fat. Our boy 186 in the 180SX. Let's see what our boy is able to do all the way from West Malaysia. Was just turned 1 o'clock. It's looking to be a very nice Sunday afternoon. Enjoying the weather here in Miri at the Permajaya racetrack. I mean, it's nice for us. It could be a little bit warm, potentially, for our drivers. You know, race suited up, helmets on, no windows open, no air conditioning.
I don't think the word is potentially. It is confirmed warm.
Well, to say that, Uncle Ling, his cars, the Drift Pig, it's still got air conditioning in it. I don't even know how it's possible. But here comes our boy sliding into Sector 1's outer zone. Good switch transition there on the concrete. Inside to outside on Sector 2. Lots of throttle control as he clips the rear concrete and cones in Sector 3. Good control here. Nice switch. And my boy doing his best to get down that power. Over the line he goes. All right, halfway through our lineup, our 8th out of 14 cars. Triple H doing some wrestling moves on the side of our track. Now we're going back to our first driver. The first half of Group A, so the second run for Minvern, car number 71. Can she improve on her previous score? Making a bit of a mistake in Sector 4. All right, track is good to go. Judges are ready.
And our only female driver taking off.
Big angle opened up in Sector 1 on the handbrake to adjust. Good transition, gets the car to the concrete in Sector 2. Got to get back on that gas soon. Wavering through Sector 2 to Sector 3. Let's see how that judge score is affected. Good switchback there. Getting through Sector 4 all the way on the outside. And over the line she goes. Minvern Kwa. Next up, it is car 52, Zen High. Zen pulling out some awesome runs so far. Let's see what he's able to do this time around. Will he even better his previous qualification round? Smoothly sliding all the way to the edge. Absolute limit there by Zen High. Good angle as well on that handbrake, elongating into Sector 2 on the concrete all the way around. Let's see this switch. Hardly off the accelerator. just powers over into sector 3 and back on the gas he goes. Great control and a very, very speedy run from Zen High. All right, back to Tafari Carter, aka TJ 718 Ichiban Dory Racing, pulling out a good qualification run earlier on, but this is his second qualification run for Pro 2 Group A. Let's see what he's able to do with that HR 350Z. Track is clear. Judges are coming to a conclusion. Judges are good to go. Track is green. All right, and it's time for TJ to go. Big whip into sector 1. Very nice initiation there from TJ. Good bit of angle on that handbrake. Elongating into sector 2, back on the gas before he drops out of drift. Back end of the 350Z, pushed all the way through sector 3. Great control, nice flick. Inside line through sector 4. Over the finish line, he goes. Next up, it's Triple H. Triple 8. See his 360 mount. Very cool. Some cable ties, no doubt, holding that camera in place. So nothing happened though. No, nothing happened. There was nothing. No Kim. There no incidents.
Nothing happened.
No hole in one. No, cable ties.
Yeah. Just holding the camera together. That's all.
Yeah, just holding the camera together. Nothing to do with rear wheels. No.
Currently on screen, we have Triple H with the number Triple H. And off he goes past the starting line.
Massive angle opened up by Triple H as per usual, but goes wide to in to out. Not the best lines here from Triple H, but getting all the way through and over to the extremity of zone 3, sector 3. Good transition here. Oh, overcooked it though with that handbrake.
Too much.
Too many cable ties. Too many cable ties.
Probably the weight of the cable tie.
Yeah, it's probably the weight of the cable ties. Yeah, I mean,
causing him to swerve a little bit too much and, well...
overcook it. He overcooked it.
Ends it there.
He's cooked, bro.
Overcooked.
Overcooked. Not just cooked.
Can you remember anything that is nicely if it's overcooked?
Like, to be honest with you, I'll still eat it if it's overcooked. Because, you know, the burnt bits, like, you know that rice in a clay pot?
Or the char kway teow.
Char kway teow. Like
it has to have the wok hei.
The wok hei that's like overcooked, but it's Just nice.
You don't have to put in the Chinese accent.
I know, I do. The wok hey, how you say wok hey, no wok hey. You got to have the, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense otherwise.
All right, now our marshals clearing the track.
Otherwise, okay, it's the wok hey. Do you prefer us in the wok hey?
Okay, Pete.
Okay, it sounds worse.
Okay, yeah. All right, Colby, hailing from United States, and here he comes.
Pushing that S13 to its limits. Great angle for such a limited powered car. Look at that angle of the dangle through Sector 1 to Sector 2 transition. Doing a really good job there, smoking the tires, keeping it in drift. Big switch, more than enough momentum to push him through Sector 3. Plumes of smoke. I don't know how he's managing to do it with this much power. Good transition. This, by far, is the best run from Colby. Absolutely phenomenal. One of the most underpowered cars we have in competition today. But he made it look super slick and easy. Colby, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed. Dances elegantly past the crossing line.
That's right. Absolutely smooth, crispy performance there from Colby. It's he's been improving all weekend. And yes, it's definitely going to show on his scorecard.
All right, Michael Chung dancing for the camera before he stepped on his accelerator and passing the starting line.
That's right, 180 Michael Chung and his 200 SX. Colby coming back through the grandstand, getting a round of applause from all the drifters and fans alike. Here comes Michael. Really going to dip in. Oh my goodness, that's the earliest dip. He dipped a bit too hard and splashed out a little bit of the sauce around the edge there. He's been consistently...
It's just sometimes a risk that the driver take. Sometimes it can pay handsomely, but sometimes it will cost them something.
Indeed it did. It cost him some points in this case. He has, all weekend, he's been really whipping it. Instead of starting to transition and get the angle of Sector 1 and the smoothness of the first corner, he just dives in really deeply to the beginning of Sector 1. That even slows him down in tandem. We've seen him do this big throw and dip, but there he pushed it far too long and in it to the edge of the corner. It's like in the corner pocket of that pool table. And
a little bit more, they'll be at the edge of the wall.
That's right. He would have been in the pits.
Yeah,
he'd have been in the pits already.
Definitely.
Andy in good spirits today.
All right.
How are you feeling?
Our boy, ready to go? All right, Andy together with us.
Here he comes, our boy, through Sector 1 on the limiter. Very good angle there. Nice transition, controlling that with the handbrake. Bit of a waver there. As he moves into Sector 3, you can see the drone following close behind him. Can the drone keep up down the back straights? He does indeed. Good transition as he goes through Sector 4 and over the line.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, for those watching on us on stream, currently watching Borneo Star Drift Series, brought to you by KDC Motorsport Club, sanctioned by Motorsports Association of Malaysia and Sarawak Motorsports Association, supported by Sarawak Sports Council, Miri Council, Ibu Pejabat Daerah Miri, and Balai Bomba dan Penyelamat Lopeng. And all the motorsport clubs together with us right here at our event. FHPPC Motorsports, GYX Motorsports Club, Sideways Squads Motorsport Club, FRT Racing Team, and EAR Drift Team. Thank you so much to all our motorsport clubs joining us, supporting us throughout this entire event. All right, next we have number 78, Mael Sean Lambong, going off. All right, as you can hear, our normal commentator, Pete, is taking a short break. He's going to come back with you and join you in just one short bit. But as you can see on screen currently, it's Mael Sean Lambong. Almost coming to the end. And currently this is our Pro 2 Round 2 Group A. And we have a few more contestants to go. All right, next one right after Mael will be Lee KL, number 82, Lee KL. All right, judges are ready. Audience, I hope you guys are ready, and KL is obviously ready, and off he goes. Right. Also, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our partners, sponsors that made this event possible. All right, currently on screen, Lee KL, and his commentator, Pete, is back in the picture. Pete, over to you.
Thank you very much, Kim. Lee just finishing his run off there. Cooling down his car as per usual. He's been doing that all weekend as well. Car number 02, Uncle Ling, and next up on the starting line. Track's good, judges are good. Uncle Ling is always good. Here he comes. Good entry all the way to the outside of the track there. Big angle opened up in that transition, giving himself a heap of momentum for Sector 2. Great job of powering over for Sector 3, putting the rear wing over the concrete and towards the cones. Great control there, slowing down the back end as he transitions into Sector 4. Over the line he goes. Uncle Ling, ladies and gentlemen. I spoke to Uncle Ling yesterday. He said after Wei Shern parked the grey 180SX in the grass over yonder, he was driving the Drift Pig, the pink car. But he said he doesn't like the way the steering works, it rolls a bit too fast for him. And now we have Jack Tan, car number 303, 1JZ 350Z. Jack Tan, very aggressive in his tandem battles. He's got the confidence from round number 1. Let's see what he can do. Right now in the Pro 2 round 2 qualifications. Roaring down the straightaway. Jack on the extremities of Sector 1, super smooth with it. Good transition, holding that handbrake. Back on the gas, power overing into sector 3, a bit wavering. Just clinches it. I hear the judges making some noises here as they thought that Jack was putting on a really good show up until that point. Still good, not perfect. And here we go. Overcooking it over the line, almost. Jack Tan, ladies and gentlemen. FL Lim, car number 57, next up to the starting line. FLM. Oh, Davide Dorigo having problems with the calculator as per usual. Davide not also having problems with the calculator, but his writing is also a problem. I think we should show the picture of Davide once again. So yesterday I was saying that we found out, top achievements of our judges. So we had Tony Arakaki, first Filipino to hold a professional drift license in Japan, Europe, and the Gulf region. And then Minvern Nakamura, winner of the first National Drift Series Championship. And then all we had was this for Davide on the internet. That was it. That was all we could find about Davide, Dorigo.
All the achievement that we can find on other judges, but that is the one that we can find
for Davide.
For
yes.
Davide. I thought he sent you a PDF file for his profile.
He did, but it was corrupted, so all I've got is still that picture. Here we go, FL Lim, ladies and gentlemen, opening up some big angle as he dives into the first sector, faltering a little bit, some adjustment of the steering wheel, not changing the angle of the car, but definitely steering input to help adjust. Big flick here as he gets the wing into sector 3 and over the concrete. Good work around the back end of our track here, and sector 3 to sector 4. FL Lim over the line he goes in that very handsome looking S15. All right, next up, 25, Mark Darwin. The last car in the Pro 2 Round 2 qualification. Round number 1, we've got qualification round number 2 on the way up. I mean, it's Group A, but it's split into 2. If it's a little bit confusing for me. Probably not confusing for you. No worries. Mark Darwin on the way out now. Yesterday's finalist for round number 1. Good angle there as he dives around the outside of sector 1's flipping zone, keeping it tight and tidy. Popping the gas pedal down on the accelerator all the way to power over into sector 3's outer zone. On the limiter is Mark Darwin as he dances around sector 4 and over the line. Great show there from Mark Darwin. As we now roll back around to the second qualification run for car number 78, Mael Sean Lumber. Mael 78 350Z stock-ish. Oh, wow. Look, we found another picture of Davide on the internet. No, I need it. Yes, okay. So, I mean, this picture is good, but we need another picture just quickly of the... we need one more shot just quickly of the judge's camera. So, just before Mael comes out, this will give him good luck.
You know how difficult doing that?
Very quickly. Yes, so yeah, we could just pop them in there. I don't know which one you prefer more, left or right? Left or right? Left or right? I mean, Davide, look, which one do you prefer? That is sexy. That is, wow. Here comes Mael. This, getting the car nicely in transition to the edge of Sector 1's outer zone. Very smooth here from this stock 350Z. All the way around the edge. Will he have enough power to push it through to Sector 3? Grips that handbrake, changes the angle of the dangle as he moves through Sector 3's outer edge into Sector 4 transition. Great control there from Mael. Sean Lumbung in that 350Z. U is double O, right? U is, yeah, Lambung. Lambung. Lambung is, you know, Ingris. The Ingris accent. Next up, we have Lee, KL. Car number 82. He's on the way up to number 1. I wonder if he's changed his gear ratio. Seems a little bit smoother with it today. Lee from KL. No, still pumping away in second. Pushing it towards the edge there. Keeping it high rev. Big angle switch on that handbrake. Feathering the throttle as he powers over with a bit of braking into Sector 3 outer zone. Here we go, nice big switch. And another one, boom, as he rolls around the outside of Sector 4. Ooh, getting some angle right at the end over the finish line. Lee, KL, car number 82. Next up, all the way from Miri, car number 02, Uncle Ling. That's right, Uncle Ling, ready to go. He's all good. We're ready to see another great performance from Uncle Ling, the OG of Miri. Whipping that Jay-Z into third. Nicely done. Big angle as usual in regular Uncle Ling style. Gets the back end of the car planted and through Sector 2. Wing over the concrete in Sector 3 near the cones. Still on the throttle. Maximum as he switches back and through Sector 4. The final corner and over the line he goes. Uncle Ling. Next up, it is 303 Hujan Jack Tan. Pulling out an almost perfect run just now, but faltering ever so slightly between sector 2 to 3. Let's see if he can rectify the problems. Let's see if Jack Tan has got what it takes. Pushing that 350Z through sector 1 on the limits. Let's see him aggressively whip it. Boom, big whip all the way on the edge. Just holding it together, the wheel right on the edge of the concrete. Much smoother through sector 2 to sector 3, keeping that smoke going all the way down the back end of the track. Here we go, angle all the way through our 4th and final sector. Jack Tan, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see that rear wheel just tickling the grass around the edge of the concrete in sector 2? Crazy stuff there from Jack Tan. But right now we got FLM, car number 57. Let's see what FLM has got today in store for us. Let's go, FLM. Track is good. FLM is good. Judges are good. Green flag is a waving. Jack Tan popping and banging through the grandstanders. FLM roars past him. Big angle opened up as FLM places the car to the outside of our sector 1 clipping zone. On that handbrake controlling all the way to the edge there of the concrete. Again through the concrete section of sector 3. FLM starting to slow down though as he transitions into sector 4. Look at this big whip here as he pushes it just off the track, kicks up some dirt in sector 4. All right. Now, time for the last but not the least. Car number 25, Mark Darwin in that FLMS S14. Yesterday's finalist. We're going to find out what place he got today as we read out our winners from yesterday's competition later on. And right now, Mark Darwin about to do his second qualification run here in the Pro 2 category. Round 2 of Borneo Star Drift Series. All right, the track is green, green for go. Our judges are ready. Mark Darwin is ready. It's almost lunch o'clock and Mark is going to smoke the track up and get back to the pits in time for lunch. Let's go as he whips this car down our grandstand straight. Nice faint entry. Wow, all the way to the edge as he got too much angle. He keeps the angle. Oh, that is not what he was looking for. Mark Darwin already doing a great first. Already doing a great first qualification run. But with the points from that one, I think he got a 1-1-1. 3 points, which is fantastic.
All right, I think that wraps up for our first round.
That is it. Yes, it's done. And we're going to go do a little bit of a pit walk.
Yes, indeed, we will. All right, before we come back with more action, well, we're actually quite far from over, so there are plenty more action to go. But as of now, we're going to take a short break for the marshal to also clear the track for the team, for the drivers to also take some short break as well. I'm not sure my partner is going to be joining me at pit walk.
I am. I just noticed this gentleman's got a pie. What kind of pie is this, sir?
Chicken.
Chicken. Is it good?
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. It's not good. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
You tried the tuna.
Tuna melt. It was Gail, right?
Tuna
melt. Okay, you got to get that. I hope you didn't buy the last one.
I'm not sure whether it's still available though.
I don't know. If she took the last one,
she
we're going to have to throw her in a drift taxi. Shake her up.
There's two more.
Two more. Oh, right. We better go quickly then.
Okay. So, hello to those who join us. Apa kabar? Nama berita? Bagus. Okay. A bit late lah, but selamat hari Gawai. Okay. So now we're going to go to our pit walk where we're going to talk to some of our drivers. And let's get some insight. We have heard some of the names just now, right? We have heard some of the names where we have heard, well, quite a lot actually. We talked to quite a lot of them yesterday. We talked to Lim, we talked to the Drama King, right? We talked to Bullseye.
Yes.
A lot of them, right? But there are some people that we actually missed out. So I think we are hunting some. Oh, hello, hi. I think you have to get a shot of what is in front of us. That's why I was saying hello, huh? Hello.
You were wondering why I wanted to come on the pit walk with you. Well, here's your answer.
Yeah,
to interview the drivers.
Yeah. So, well, you see, the camera is now not onto the both of us. So, well,
he's completely forgotten that we exist. Hello, we're over here. Come on, let's go to the pits.
Yeah.
You got to focus. You got to focus. You got to focus.
Okay. So let's go. Let's go. So now we're gonna go to the pits where it's actually right. If you are facing the track, it's on the right-hand side, right? It's on the right-hand side. So that is where all the magic happens behind the scene.
That's right. That's where all the mechanics are steadily working on the cars to prepare them for battle. That's right. The tandem battles are coming out later on, and these mechanics are absolutely phenomenal.
Wait, I think we have to get a shot of this. You see, this is what actually was bent on the tracks. So there were a lot of these where you can see these are actually waiting to be collected, but
to be taken away.
To be taken away. But there is a responsible way to actually dispose this. So we're not just going to throw it away. We're not just going to, dump it on the trash side. But this is actually going to be reused for some other purpose.
Reused, recycled. And if you just check out some of the specs of the tires here, this is a 265/3518. It's a 240 tread wear. So these are rather pricey. It's going to be recycled anyway.
Yes. All right. Okay. So it's not actually just going to be disposed like that. All right. So we have a team also there. Wave to the camera. There we go.
Our team tire changes. And if we do look at the pits, we'll notice that there are so many more tires on rims waiting to be pasanged onto the Cretas.
Oh, wow.
Look at some coconuts.
TJ, it's on singlet, and probably the weather is a little bit harsh for him.
Did we want to go and check out Uncle Ling's side?
We are following Andy. So
okay, we're following Andy.
So whenever Andy is bringing us, that's where we're going to go.
Got it.
All right, so as you can see, all these pits also have all our drivers' profile on it as well. That is where they stop. That is where they park their car. That is where they're going to get fixed if anything that is wrong. Right, so as you can see, we have our boy, we have Amirul Rejab, we have Fishley. So all this, again, professional drivers that actually had been doing this for some of them decades. Right?
That's right. Some of these drivers have been driving for decades. They have a wealth of experience. And with that, they're bringing all the action to the Borneo Star Drift Series. You can't hear us. We've dropped off.
I think they can hear us, but they can't see us. So the video is off, but they can still hear us.
They can still hear us.
Yes,
okay.
they can still hear us.
Let's move back. Andy. We can't see. We're going to have to bring Jack over here. Okay.
I can see one of our only driver cycling past by. I don't know where is Minvern going, but yeah, okay. Together with us here, we have Jack Tad. Woo! Okay, come Jack. Yeah. Hello.
Yes, more like.
Okay. First time in Sarawak. This is your first time in Sarawak?
Yeah, it's my first time in Miri. Feel good, and thank you to my sponsor, FHPPC, and the GYX and the Sideways Squad. They treat me so well. They feed me so well. Yeah, I love Miri food. Yeah.
All right, again, if you do not know, if you have watched our local movie scene and you have kept yourself updated, you're like, what? Pretty boy looks so familiar. Why? Because he's an actor in the Abang Adik movie. Okay. So apart from that, tell us a little bit about how you feel. It seems like each and every run that you do now, your confidence seems to be increasing. Tell us about that.
Really? Okay. Because first of all, thank you to the organizer. They did so well, and then I feel so comfortable with all. Yeah, so every driver, please watch out.
Out there, and your confidence level, as Kim has said, has definitely been increasing, pushing it a little bit. Well, you're definitely making your sponsors proud with a phenomenal performance, and we're looking forward to seeing more from you in the tandem battles later for sure. I'm sure everyone at home has really been enjoying watching Jack Tan, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, all right. Good luck later on. All right, cheers. All right, thank you.
And we got Minvern.
All right, we're going to go to that a little bit because we are losing stream on the camera.
So we're going to walk over here. Minvern, follow us.
All
Can
right.
see you already. Okay, we're going to stop here and get Minvern in.
On top of the both of us, we are standing under the sun, which we do not know why. So hi there. How are you? I don't do whatever Pete does.
I'm just here confusing people. I'm like this. I'm like rock, paper, scissors here and then here. Oh, and then you got to. Okay, right.
Okay. So if you can see it on screen, this is our only female driver that we have in Borneo Star Drift Series, ladies and gentlemen, Minvern. All right. Okay, so Minvern, this is your first day of a run. How do you feel?
Very excited and excited.
We've seen you out there. I saw you in practice earlier today, and you were doing very, very well. But then the competition came. You got a little bit nervous, but it's okay. I feel that, you're about to get some company. I feel that...
We have fans coming in.
Oh, why? From Egypt, apparently.
Those are Minvern fans. Those are not drivers. Those are Minvern fans.
That's right. They've come and they've gone. But yes, I hope I can see a better performance from you later on. You did very well in your first qualification run, but even better in your second. You're really getting to grips with your car, and you've got a good car. You've got Williams FT86. How is the car treating you?
This is my first time drive William car. Is like GT86 with 2JG, and then with decay angle. This is the most important. Okay, but really very good. All like speed or angle, everything is very song.
Very song. Okay.
It's very awesome because quite handling all or the speed all is very respond. That is very good car. So I will try my best to do a nice run. Okay.
I'm sure you will, Minvern. I'm sure you will. No worries. You're getting to grips more and more with the car. This is you came and watched yesterday and you thought, okay, I want to join. This is not even your race suit, right? Yeah. It's.
Luckily, many people borrow me like suit, helmet, and balaclava, everything. Yeah.
I'm so glad that they did because it gives us the opportunity to watch you perform out here at the track at Borneo Star Drift Series. So
one last one to Minvern. Actually, right before this interview, I actually go and dig on her social media. So this is actually what I found out. Her best friend, her mentor, her father. Do you want to say something to your father? Because
it's Father's Day.
All right, so here you go.
Sorry, my father already passed away, but I have a second father. Is my master coach, Jason Lim. Yeah, happy Father's Day, and thank you all the thank you for the coaching me every time with time and money and what? Sorry.
Knowledge.
就是我讲华语好吗？
可以。
我要谢谢我的那个父亲是我的师傅Jason Lim， 然后这几年来都是他带我进漂移，然后一直陪伴我，陆续这一个漂移旅程都是他带着我，然后是无私的教我全部东西，然后真的很感谢，没有他，没有我，没有 OBG， 也没有我，谢谢大家。
All right, okay, thank you so much.
And some more the fathers of
FHPPC.
Oh, it's from really 真的很谢谢他们，然后 Johnny, he was saying like Darwin 他们，还有 Esther 全部把衣服都借给我，然后把 William 也是把车借给我，这样子来让我去参与，让我感受一下 East Malaysia 的那种漂移的气氛，真的很开心。谢谢大家，也谢谢主办方为我的支持。
All right, thank you, 谢谢。To all the FHPPC fathers, make some noise! Woo!
And without a doubt, Minvern, you're going to make each and one of them proud. So, okay.
Yes, indeed. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Minvern.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the run later on, yeah? All right, okay. Now,
we got Cole.
I think now we're going to go
Colby.
Under the shade.
Oh, under the shade. Okay.
Special just for Colby. We go under
Colby.
the shade. All right, Colby. Doing?
Very good. How are you?
Welcome to Sarawak. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. All right. So tell us where you're from. I'm sure this is your first time here?
Yes, this is my first time in Malaysia. I'm originally from Massachusetts in the U.S. And I've been living in Japan in a small island called Okinawa for about 4 years now.
So how long have you been in the scene of drifting?
Almost a little over 1 year now.
Ah, okay. Yes. So would you say rather new?
Yes, very new.
Wow, okay. So what do you think about this whole 2 days while you were here, and what do you expect in the next one?
Coming out here, this is my first time doing international. So I've only done about 3 competitions, 2 locally, and this is my 3rd now. Definitely a big track, and I'm very happy. Everyone here is super helpful and very kind and have taken me in under their wing and helping teach.
All right, from the States to Okinawa, now in the rainforest of Borneo. Tell us, what is your biggest challenge here in Borneo?
Definitely biggest challenge is learning a new car, and definitely on a bigger track. I'm only used to 2nd gear, so 3rd gear has been a very interesting battle. Yes, but I've been getting used to it.
All right, so I think what we also wanted to ask, apart from the race itself, have you experienced Miri?
Only a little bit. Hopefully tonight, a little more experience around.
A little more.
Yes.
I heard
yes.
Tonight Pete is having something special, so you got to look for Pete.
Yes, hopefully.
All right, okay. That's all. Anything you want to ask, Pete?
That's it, but also I wanted to say very good work on getting that stock SR20 to do what you got it to do. We've seen you improving throughout this weekend. Right at the beginning, very difficult to get, I think you said 3rd gear with a stock SR20. What tyres are you running?
I'm not too sure on the tires, but I'm on 15-inch tires, about maybe a 195.
Probably a 195, but you've seemed to have got the feel of your car down to a T, so we hope to see more from you, and hopefully you'll be pushing forward and deep into the tandem competition. So do you think you're going to be okay in the tandems with your car?
We will see. We will see.
All right. Well, all the best, Colby. Good job, and we'll see more of you later on.
Yeah, indeed. All the best, all the best. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next driver.
Thank you, Colby.
We're going to get... So, while you guys are walking past, you can
Andy
see all the
bringing us over.
Vehicles. Okay, so this one, I'll let you do it because you are more familiar with this handsome man here. So, Pete, over to you, Pete.
All right, it is Gaay Fu Singh, the Team FRT boss. It is the Drama King. How are you feeling today, Drama King?
A bit tired. The weather is very hot, but still enjoy the event, no?
Of course, still enjoying the event. You talk like a man that's been driving all weekend so far. Oh, maybe you have. Okay, but what do you see your challenges being today in round number 2?
I think the weather. I don't know. I hope no drama today. But if you like drama, let's see what drama you want to see.
I think he always says he doesn't want the drama every time, but
But the drama follows him.
The drama follows him. The Team FRT, your car, you have a drama button, and it's just getting bigger every round. Do you think there's a possibility we'll see some more drama from you today?
I hope the drama will be on the podium today.
Fingers crossed.
From Guay Fu Singh. Very good to talk to you. Let's go. And we hope to see
all the best.
More from you in the tandem battles. Always exciting to watch. Guay Fu Singh, Team FRT, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, there we go. Okay, I think we're going to have a few more. We are just looking for Andy now.
Andy, where's Andy gone?
Yeah. But
We've lost him. Oh, he's over there. Oh, he's at Uncle Ling's tent.
Okay. It's hard to spot him when everybody is wearing the similar
same awesome
color
FLMS T-shirt. That's right.
Which you can get. At the grand entrance.
That's right.
All right. I don't know whether the camera can capture, but the organizer is torturing the both of us. I'm a Malaysian boy, but I sweat like.
Oh, I'm roasting. My goodness.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know whether you can call it on the microphone, but yeah.
Liquid refreshment.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
A handsome young man said a very nice word.
That's right. So,
all right, TJ. We're going to go with TJ.
Okay.
All right, TJ, just there. All right. Hello. Okay. Another one from the United States of America. So, first time here in Malaysia?
Correct, yes. Correct.
Right. Well, how do you feel about Malaysia?
I love it out here. It's awesome. The people are great. And it's just, other than it being really hot right now, but I'm used to it, it's fine.
It's always really hot.
Yeah, throughout the year.
Throughout the year, throughout the day.
Yeah, throughout the year.
A consistent heat. So yes, you're going to have to get used to that. But we've seen you improving. Once again, just like Colby, you've been learning your car. And you're pulling out some good runs throughout your, the qualifications. Do you think that's going to be helping you with your tandems? Do you think it's going to help you edge the tandems a little bit more?
Oh, absolutely. It's a real benefit to actually be able to do the practice runs and then the qualification as well. And I'm just looking forward to making qual again for round 2 and making it happen.
That's right. I'm very sure we're looking forward to seeing you getting out there and battling in the tandems. It's going to be very, very exciting. And what do you have to say about this car from Uncle Ling?
So from Uncle Ling, again, I really appreciate him for allowing me to even drive this car, come out here. And it's really set up really well. This is the first time I ever went anywhere, and the car was set up just to go in and drive. Of course, it's just getting used to it myself. But other than that, the car is great. It's really good on power. And yeah, I made top 16 yesterday with this Chariot, and I'm planning on doing it again today at least, and past that.
Fantastic, TJ. Great to hear from you. Good to see you're improving, and looking forward to seeing you in the tandems a little bit later on.
All right, okay. All the best, TJ. All the best. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
All right, so that's all for this.
That's it. We're done and dusted for now, and it's time to take a little break on the live feed. So we're going to go have some lunch. We're going to get some lunch, right? And then we're going to be back with some more Borneo Star Drift
I didn't know about that. I didn't know about
lunch. We're going to get lunch. We're going to get rice. Because rice is nice.
We're going to get. So the stream, not the stream. The current capture is going to zoom in with the ladies. The ladies waving by, and then we're going to walk off because the ending is better than here.
It's much better.
So we'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye.
me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call past the doctor. I got a 6 sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back, just wait and you'll see. Please excuse me, your honor, but you can't hold me no longer. Can't you feel the vibrations? I broke out and left traces. Go ahead, try catch me if you can, man. You'll be looking all night, I'm the Sandman. New York, London to Japan. Major look, huh? Yeah, this one is for the books. All these chances I took still. I move straight on these rooks now. Hold me up or hold me down. Have my back or hold my crown. Either you with me or not, but you better give all you got, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power. I got the keys. Cause I break the chains. They try to hold me.
Hey guys, Mervin Nakamura here. The BSDS Borneo Star Drift Series Round 1 and Round 2 is happening this weekend at the Permijaya Racetrack in Miri, Sarawak. I'll be your judge together with Tony Arakaki and Davide Dorigo, and we're excited to see what the drivers have in store for us. So who will be the next Borneo Drift champion? Be sure to catch all the action at the BSDS Borneo Star Drift Series at Permijaya this weekend. I'll see you guys soon.
Hello guys, this is Sonia Arakaki, better known as Half Breeds. I'm really excited to be one of the judges on June 13 to the 15 at BSDS, Borneo Star Drift Series, organized by Kuching Drift Crew. I really look forward for the local drivers to come out and some international drivers coming out. Pretty sure some of my Okinawan drivers will come out as well to join the fun. And I'm looking forward to everybody, because it's a new place for me. It's a new drift series for me. And I look forward to working with Davide and Mervin. I worked with them before, and it's really nice to be with them again. So if you're not busy, I'm calling you out. Come out, join the crew, and have fun. See you guys June 13th to the 15th at Permijaya Racetrack at Miri. Enjoy the fun, and see you then. Peace.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Borneo Star Drift. Round number 2 happening right here in Permajaya Racetrack. Miri, the weather is starting to look a little bit overcast. Just now we were doing the pit walk. It was very bright, sunny and sweaty, but it looks like the weather is starting to get a little bit cooler. Isn't that right, Kim? It's a bit nicer right now.
Exactly what I said earlier on. When we were walking our pit stop with interviews, it was bright, sunny, making us all sweaty. But the moment we step into the booth,
it's okay. The clouds come, but we had better lighting anyway, so we look better on camera.
Of course, of course. I like how you approach it with all positivity.
All positives, all the positivity.
Nice, I like it.
I like the girls look better for the people at home.
Oh, of course, of course.
But my makeup, it fell off.
Yeah.
It's already fallen off.
Yeah.
You don't want to see me now.
So that's why we have a break early on so that you can put on your makeup.
I could reapply.
Okay. So whatever, your facial hair, is it drawn or?
It is drawn. So if I get too sweaty, my facial hair it'll just drop off because it's not actually real.
Can you actually see it on the camera? So you gotta come closer so that people can see how you draw your facial hair. There you go.
I did draw that on. It's like a little mascara brush. So if I sweat too much, it just falls off.
All right, so tell us what we have up next. Earlier on, we have the Pro 1, Pro 2. Next, we're going to have...
It's time for our Pro Round 2 Group A qualifications, section number 2. So we've already had all these guys come out and do qualification round number 1 for Pro. And then we had the Pro 2 come out, and they did 2 rounds of qualifications, but we're going to go round to the second round of qualifications for the Pro. Makes sense? I know it does, Kim.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly, because now we've got Group A, Group B, and Group C of Pro Round 2, second qualification rounds. Exactly, that's what we're doing.
And after that, we're going to have Pro 2 Round 2. Is that correct?
We're going to have Pro 2 Round 2, top 8. Well, the top 16, we're having the battles, having the old tandems.
Right after that is the tandem.
Yes, right after this is going to be the tandems, the top 16, and then later we're going to be having the Pro, which we're getting the qualifications in for right now, top 24.
Also, we see a lot more of our friends of Miri joining us here on the grandstand. We also see some familiar faces. I recognize our lady there in the black tudong. She was here yesterday. Riding the drift taxi.
That's right.
She had one of the best moments in her life. That's what she told me.
I think so. She enjoyed herself.
Yeah, that's why she's back for more.
She's back for more. Not back for more pie. That's one of the main reasons I came today, was to get more pie.
The other lady was the one who begged for more pies, tuna pies.
She came for tuna pies.
Yeah.
Tuna cheese.
Right after she said there was remaining 2.
There were 2 left.
Then she ran down. I suspect that
you saw her run down and get them.
I saw her running down.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I suspect that there's no more left.
I did take note of her car number plate, so if that is the case, I have her car number plate written down on this piece of paper. So don't worry. I'll make sure I get things, switched around to the right.
All right, once again, for those that just joined us here, welcome to Borneo Star Drift Series. This event is brought to you by KDC Motorsport Club, sanctioned by
MAM,
Motorsports Associations of Malaysia, and Sarawak Motorsports Association.
That's right, and we are supported by the Sarawak Sports Council, SSC, Miri Council, and I can't read your writing, Balai Bomba.
It's Ibu Pejabat Daerah Miri and Balai Bomba dan Penyelamat Lopeng. All right, tell us the motorsports clubs together with us today.
They are FHPPC Motorsports Club, GYX Motorsports Club, Sideways Squad Motorsports Club, FRT Racing Team, and Ear Drift Team. Right now we can see Minvern Kwa up at the starting line. Old but gold. She's here, and she would like to say a big thank you to all of her sponsors, everyone supporting her to come out today. She's even wearing a race suit from her friend Esther.
Esther.
Yes, that's right, to help her out to get into the driver's seat of Williams FT86, GR86. And she's ready to do battle here and get some good scores on her second qualification run of the Pro Round 2 Group A. That's right now. Also, some of our main sponsors, we have FL Motorsports, that's right, Fish Lee Motorsports, of course, the Bell One Lubricants crew. I saw them in the house yesterday. They're not here right now, but we'll see more from Bell One later. Emart Hotel, Riam, very comfortable bed I've got. It's good, it's good.
Yeah, we got another night tonight, yeah, before we go back to where we're supposed to go.
Another night before we ship off back home. And then we have Gaobao Foam Products and Dury Berhad. And of course, Lucky 17 Cafe in Kuching, worth a visit.
Whereby they're supposed to send us beverages. They're supposed to reach today, right?
By now. They should, look, it's
probably any minute.
Any minute now. Any minute now, we'll get the call that Lucky 17, the cafe, has sent us a liquid lunch.
Of course, not forgetting our other sponsors, Brothers Car Accessories, Quick Auto Repair, Senior Berhad, Classic Studio Printing and Advertising, Senior Berhad, Alicia Beauty, OHS Holdings, Auto Rep Style Station, and also Odyssey Batteries. And while you're watching at home, if, let's say now, currently, you are sitting in your living room with your big TV, with your aircon behind you, in front of you, on the side of you, getting comfortable and whatnot, well, you are missing out on the taste and smell of the rubber. You are missing out on buying limited edition merchandise. You are missing out on testing the very delicious pies and also coconut water that we have right here. You are missing out seeing all the drivers, the pit crew, the committee members, and also the both of us.
That's right. You can't, if you're sitting at home in the air conditioning, come and take a picture with Kim. You can't do it.
Can't take a picture with Pete.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Also,
right.
yeah. Unless we like pop up on the screen,
and then
you take a picture of you in front of your screen with us on it.
Or else they can do it with AI. But no, we're not going that. That is another story for another day. But we would like to say thank you to Adrenaline Impact for bringing you that live stream. And also sounding so good here on the grandstand. We also like to say special thanks to our sound provider, SR Sound Reinforcement.
That's right, those guys always bringing the tunes. Be sure to listen to their selection and steal a couple of song titles for your Spotify collection.
Oh, well, you know what, Pete? It seems like rain is already pouring on the other side.
Oh, my goodness.
Whether it is coming here, we are not sure. But if the rain is here, well, it's going to be something else. It's going to be another challenge for our driver, won't it not?
Indeed, it will. There'll be some drivers who enjoy driving in the rain, but there'll be some drivers who haven't had much time to practice in the rain. Generally, drivers coming from Japan, they will have had plenty of time because it's a seasonal thing to drive in the rain. But when you're in Miri, unless you're jumping out in monsoon season, you're not going to get much of a chance. And when it rains, low-powered cars actually have a much larger advantage on the high-powered cars. High-power cars cannot get away from the low-power cars. So, yes, it really shuffles things around.
Right.
And makes the challenge very, very much different.
It'll be a entirely different ball game than yesterday. That if the rain that we are seeing right across the grandstand there, it's coming to us. But we're not sure but judging by the flag, it seems like the wind are blowing.
It's blowing it away.
So we will see.
I think it's good because you've got all the fluffy clouds on the right-hand side. The wind is blowing to the left. So the wind is blowing the fluffy clouds over and the black rain clouds away. Could be.
Are you hoping for the fluffy clouds, or are you hoping for a little bit of wetness on the track?
Everyone likes it a little bit wet, but we're going to wait for the fluffy clouds to come this way because we're going to be getting the smoky tires out on the track.
Well, like we said earlier on, I am getting harder. It's getting harder and harder for me.
It's getting harder and harder.
It's getting harder and harder for me.
As it gets wetter and wetter.
There are kids on the grandstand.
Tough a hum. It's okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna leave that to the parents to explain it.
Yeah, you get the parents to explain.
Yeah.
It's Father's Day, so fathers, you have to explain that it gets harder as it gets wetter. That's with regards to drifting.
Yeah, it goes to drifting, yeah?
Yeah, it gets
wetter, it
and
gets harder to
gets
drift.
harder
Yeah, exactly,
drift.
exactly.
That's right.
Right. So, okay, let's talk about the merchandise a little bit since we got a bit of time.
He was scratching his head over there. He was like, "Are they talking about?" Yeah, we're talking about drifting. What are you?
Yeah,
what do
we're
you?
talking
What do you
about-
think? with
yeah,
this?
drifting.
It gets harder when it gets wetter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Makes sense, right?
It goes together, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Like
Yeah,
the drifting.
totally,
When
totally.
it rains and it's wet,
Yeah.
it's harder to drift. Done.
We are sure that drivers agree with us as well.
Totally,
right?
totally. Yeah, they're nodding their head in agreement as we speak.
All right, tell us a little bit about the merchandise, Speed.
Oh, the merchandise. We got some T-shirts for you. Borneo Star Drift T-shirts, such as this one here. These
A different colour.
They're limited. We got a 60 ringgit Malaysia T-shirt here, but then we got the more expensive Drift King T-shirts, the Fish Lee Drift King T-shirt, as modelled by our beautiful model Andy over there. Andy, our beautiful model, has our Drift King FLMS Motorsports T-shirt, and just next to him, our other model, we have Davide Dorigo with his big muff. He is modelling the same shirt that we're wearing. Very nice. And of course, Davide Dorigo is one of our international judges, helping us to score our drivers this weekend for round number 1 yesterday and round number 2 today for Borneo Star Drift. We have Tony Arakaki all the way from Japan. He's here and he is helping us keep track of scores as well. And right here next to me we have Mervyn One Knee Nakamura, Robo Knee Nakamura.
Together with us.
He's feeling the old age, and yes, he's feeling slightly crippled this afternoon as his knee is now getting affected by the temperature that we have in this room.
That makes sense. All right, it seems like we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the first car is going to come. We're going to see her car. It's Minvern. So, ladies and gentlemen, Minvern number 71. Judges are good to go. Tracks are perfect.
I mean, the judges are good to go, but not go anywhere, especially Mervyn, because of his robo knee. Here we go. Number 71, Minvern Kwa, pulling out of the starting gate. Representing OBG. Oh, overcooking it ever so slightly, spending a bit too long on the line, but keeps it together. Let's see if she gets the rest of the course looking good. Clutch kicks away, second to third sector, dipping in and pushing the pace from third to fourth. The final corner, here she comes.
All right, that is Minvern completing round 2 of Pro for Group E as a first contestant.
Next up will be 288 Kingson. Kingson Koo, all the way from Kuching. He's driving Lester's car, Lester from Miri's car today. Let's see if Kingson can hold it together and put down a better run than his first. I'm sure he can. Kingson getting to grips with this car over the weekend. Judges are ready. Track is ready. Here we go. Clutch kicking away. Kingson pushes to the outside, making some steering adjustment. Lots of steering adjustment. And it's like the car has powered down. Mechanical issues for Kingson. No pops and bangs. Let's see if Kingson got enough points in his first run to qualify. Second run there, not good enough for our Pro round 2, Group A, second qualification round. Now it is Mael, Sean, Lambung, double OU. Car number 78, Mael in a 350Z. Let's see what he is able to do in this second run. VQ35DE. Cleanly placing the back end of the car around the outside of Sector 1. Taking a lovely line through Sector 2's outer zone. Whips it hard through Sector 3. And now time for that transition, 3 to 4. All the way around the edge, nicely placed, good positioning from Mael, Sean, Lambung. Next up on the starting line, a man who's bringing some drama of his own, the wrestler Triple H. Triple H Harris Handayo. Here we go. Known for his big whips into our first sector. Let's see what he does on this outing in this EA Drift Team OWS Nissan Safiro. Another big whip, taking it slightly easier this time. Last time causing himself some problems, whipping it a bit too hard, but you're going to go all out. Clean this time around, approved by our judges. Not risking it for the biscuit. Triple H, oh, he's just doing a 360. That counts, right? Style points. What happened there, Triple H? Now it is 07 Michiya. He said that he's driving this car very carefully. He knows how expensive these HR lights are and doesn't want to scratch them because they're expensive, very rare lights, he said. And he also said that Uncle Ling has set this car up very, very nicely. Just came over, jumped in it, and loves it. Exactly what TJ has said, who is sharing this car with Michiya. Nice entry. Very smoothly does it for Michiya around Sector 1. Middle of the line there as he rolls around Sector 2. Powering over and handbraking, elongating into Sector 3. Keeping the drift going on transition through Sector 3 to Sector 4. And a clean run on the inside line by Michiya for Sector 4 in that HR 350Z. Next up is number 11, Stanley. FHPPC, that pink cat on the side of Stanley's door. Sideways squad. Let's see what Stanley does in this 180SX. Hot pink. Oh, look, the clouds are rolling over the track now. There are light and dark spots. Judges are ready. Track is ready. Here comes Stanley. Good initiation. Pushes to the outside of the track. On that smoke pedal. Look at the angle. Boom. Big switch. Gets to the concrete. Very good control there from Stanley. Nice angle. Pushes the pace. This is a great run from Stanley right now as he continues to smoke the tires on that transitional section. The back roads between Sector 3 and Sector 4. Great outside line there by Stanley. Exactly what the judges are looking for. Getting some solid points there. Next up, it looks like we are moving to Zen High. No Wei Shern. Zen High, car number 52, one of the most beautiful 180SXs in competition today here at the Borneo Star Drift Series. Stanley popping and banging as he moves back to the pits in front of our grandstand. He knows he's done a good run. Starting marshals are ready. Track is green. Judges are good to go. Let's see how Zen High is placed. All right. It is go time for Zen High. Whipping that car down the grandstand straight. Big entry. This man has been pulling out consistent runs today. Making up for not turning up yesterday for the whole of round one. He's making a point. Great positioning of his car there, but going a little bit onto the inside around Sector 3 after getting those outside clips around the concrete and the cones. And once again, very fast around our fourth and final corner completed by Zen High. And now we move forward. As Group A is complete, it is now time for Group B. Potentially 9 more drivers in Group B. Ben Lie, number 33, ready to get it done in his Benedict edition 2-door E46. Pushing the pace. Nice big entry, plenty of speed. Back on the gas pedal. Good bit of angle opened up to that transition. Around the concrete, wavering between Sector 2 and 3. Good job on the back roads there as he transitions into our fourth and final corner. Maximum angle as he crosses over the line. If you're just joining us on the live feed, a very good afternoon to you. You're either joining us on the YouTube KDC Motorsports Club YouTube channel or the YouTube AI, as in Adrenaline Impact YouTube channel. Right now is KL Lee Lee from KL, he's about to come out in his 180 SX. Car number 82. Time to go, go, go. Track is ready, judges are ready. Lee, KL, is ready. Pushing it sideways, getting on that limiter. Switches and moves through sector 2. Faltering ever so slightly in that transition from sector 2 to sector 3. Let's see what the flick is like. Around that corner, slowing down as he should into sector 4's final corner. And there you go. Next up, 186, our boy. All right, our boy right now up at the starting line. Waiting to come out and do his second qualification run for round 2 of the Borneo Star Drift Series right here in Miri, Putrajaya racetrack. We're going to be heading into the tandem battles a little bit later on, but first it is time to get the second round of our qualifications done in our Pro Group B. That's right, these guys are going to be coming out later on with our top 24 for tandems. It's going to be very, very exciting. Tire burning action here in Miri, Putrajaya racetrack. Very excited to watch what is about to unfold. Gotta love it. We're here enjoying the international competition. Okay, we had a bit of a power problem there from our boy. And we're moving forward also past Mark Darwin, car number 25, and straight to TJ 718. We've also got a couple of issues with the old live stream. But right now, 718. TJ, Ichiban, Dory Racing. He's up on the start line. We have a slight issue with our live stream. All right, give us just a second as we straighten things up. Getting our power back up and running so we can continue our live stream. Some issues right now. Yeah, I do want the coconut water, so I'm going to take that. Thank you very much, Kim, for the coconut water. Ladies and gentlemen, our tester said coconut water, see if it's good, and to let you know if you should purchase one yourself. If you want to purchase one, there are no more, because Kim took the last one, and he's given it to me. So sweet. He doesn't even have one for himself. Got to get your electrolytes in. re-energize and rehydrate with some coconut water today. Live feed power still hanging in the balance. All right. We're going to be starting soon. Still trying to fix the issues that are causing us problems. The gremlins are out for adrenaline impact. Okay, coconut water, verdict's in, not bad. Go grab one when they've remade a new batch. Sound reinforcement, we could have a little bit of gentle music whilst we're waiting for the problem. TJ, get out of the car.
Once he gets out, he doesn't want to go back in.
I know, so then it means that score automatically bottom everyone else who did the effort for the second run. So to make it fair, if the second run score is lower than the first run, my score come out for the second run. Okay, so if their score is lower than the first run, we are using their first score to fill up the 9 to 24. That's what you've been doing for all this while. Okay, then we can use Zai's first score. Okay, then it's fair. Okay, I settle now. Okay, so from 9 onwards now, those who are going out, if their score is lower than their first score, we are going to use their highest score. Okay, so that means if Zai or anyone else created was up, we just stick to that score. Okay, that's all, because now we are holding the event. That's why
We're not talking Jackson.
okay, so Bullseye score will use that score, and then everyone else, the highest score.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're back on the track, and TJ has been patiently waiting in that 350Z. I hope he had a good entertainment system going on there for him. Here he comes, switching it up and pushing it through that first outer clipping point in Sector 1. TJ looking very good here. He's got the windscreen wipers on. It appears to be a little bit of water on the track, still smoke coming out of the tires. This is a great run from TJ though. Look at that, sliding all four wheels into and around the third sector as he moves now into the fourth sector. This actually could be very beneficial for TJ, as I mentioned, you know, when it gets wet, but for the Japanese people, or at least the drivers coming out of Japan, they are very, very familiar with wet conditions. But then on top of that, now our drivers are going to have to adjust. We might even need to give our drivers a one-time lap practice in the wet if the rain does in fact get a little bit heavier.
But of course, those we'll leave it to the judges and also the man committee.
That's right, the committee. These guys, all the pressure is on them to make sure they make the right decisions. I just saw lightning, just to let you know. It's a little bit of lightning. Very, very exciting. Exciting, frightening. more like frightening, not exciting and frightening. Right now we have Adrenaline Impact covering up their machines in anticipation, and right now we have Michael 180 throwing his car sideways around Sector 1. I wonder if the grip levels have changed. They don't seem to have changed that much. Still able to smoke those tires out very easily. Michael Chung with a great little run here as he whips it through Sector 3. Nice switch back on the back roads and a good bit of work through Sector 4. Oh. A little bit of an issue there for Michael right at the end. Sound reinforcement also covering up their equipment in anticipation for the storm that is about to come.
We're expecting a little bit of wetness on the track this afternoon. Well, that is what you get in the middle of rainforest. Sometimes rain, sometimes no rain.
Yes, and always forest.
Of course.
Not as much a bush as Davide, though. Davide with a bigger bush than expected.
You gotta stop poking him.
I know. I got to stop bringing up his bush.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Well, just a couple more times.
Just a couple more times.
I've only got a few hours left of round 2. Okay, round 3, I won't bring up the bush, but I'll continue.
But there's no more round 2?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not scheduled, but we'll see. Right now, this looks like it's Yong. Johnny Yong, car number 120 car wash guy, V8 on this ever so slightly damp track. All this talk might be a little bit too much for this wet weather. Oh, lots of left foot braking, keeping it together here. First time I've seen him do that all the way around Sector 1. Under control. Plenty of right foot throttle work going on there from Johnny Yong. Keeping that speed under wraps. He knows the weather has changed our circuit's conditions and is adjusting accordingly. Next up is FLM. Car 57 on the starting blocks. Switching out cars, some of our drivers are looks. Maybe I just saw Desmond Chung in Zen High's old E30. I'm not sure exactly, maybe. But here comes FLM. Lim Fong Lee. As he pushes his S15 around Sector 1. Nice switch on the concrete. He goes. Not overstepping the mark. Good switch. Swings it around Sector 3. Long handbrake. Turn into Sector 4. And we can see now a little bit less smoke than we previously had from FLM around the start, well, the finish line of Sector 4. Next up, car number 28. It is Amirul Rejab. Rejab Auto Spa. It's time to go, go, go. Whipping it down the grandstand straight. A little bit too much angle. Overcooked it. Underestimating the dampness with the thunder in the background. Maybe if the thunder happened before his run, he'd have held his horses a little bit more. Went for it, full out maximum, and the course a little bit more slippery than anticipated. So Richard, oh, it's not Uncle D, it is Yita Richard, 138 in Zen High's E30 138. This car serving Zen High very, very well. Richard, good luck. First time driving this car, full stop, and it's raining. Great job. Let's go, Richard. Nothing to it but to do it. Lovely, long, drawn-out entry. Great job there controlling this car from Richard. Smooth moves. Let's see how this transition goes. Takes it nice, easy, and calmly, as he should. Oh, the angle kit doesn't quite save him. Doesn't quite save it on the angle kit there, but that was the trickiest part of the course. Halfway through sector 2, let's see this big whip transition. Keeps it together, holds it together through sector 4. Richard plaguing Uncle D as he completes his run. Already